So we went to Bali and stayed for 45 days. And in this video, we're going to talk about like why we went out for 45 days and why specifically to Bali and what we generally learned by doing this trip.
Yes.
And in general, like things talking about Bali. So
Stay tuned. So first of all, we're going to talk about why did we take this trip of 45 days.
Right. So I think there were multiple reasons for that, and I'm gonna like touch base upon few of the things. When we were going to Bali and we started this Jodi Anoorabh brand and everything, we thought that one day we will reach in a state where we leave job, and finally we did that. Basically, in July we both were unemployed this year, right? And we wanted to basically start back. Like we wanted to now take a break because last 2.5 years of working in corporate and creating contents on a daily basis has been a long journey, right? And it was not an easy thing to do, right? And you can say it was like a break plus vacation plus workation, because our plan was like we go out, we'll have some chill time, we'll create content from that place also, because there'll be beautiful locations as well, and also we can think about what we really want to do now further, now that we both have time and now working completely on this, like how our path should go, right? So that was like one of the key reasons I would say to do a break in general.
Yeah.
And then I think there is curiosity part.
Yes. So I think other part is curiosity. We've always wanted to experience how this long of a vacation would feel like, because we have not done that before.
Correct. Also in that part, like we wanted to see like how it feels like living in a place. So it was not just like you go out and just see places. Like in that trip we stayed for a couple of weeks in one place, and we just lived like a person who is living
local,
in Bali,
like local people. We bought groceries from a local store and we cooked and went out for a walk in the evening. Some days we didn't do any touristy things, like just like, oh, ye beach to ghar ke paas hi hai. Like living normally like that. Bali people, like in Bali, like a local. Second, I think you might think, why did we choose Bali to
specifically
do this?
Okay, so there are multiple reasons again for that. First, we started posting content
when we went to Bali in 2020.
So it was like
our honeymoon.
It was like a connecting thing. Like you started from there, now you're starting back again.
Yeah.
This is like a new journey, right?
For us.
So there was like an emotional touch there, and at the same time, when we went to Bali during our honeymoon, we loved that place. Like there were for many reasons.
We went for a week and we loved it. And I remember us saying when we were getting back from that trip, we said to each other that let's come back here again. This was the first international trip like after COVID, which we took in 2022.
Correct.
So I think we wanted that to be like the first one.
And there are logistic reasons as well, right? Because
of course, this is like a personal reason which we had.
Like
why
for
Bali?
example, like this has like visa on arrival, right? And obviously there are so many other places where you have to do all these things. So we did not want.
So we didn't have so much time.
Because this was right after Mindspace, I would say, right? Even when we went to Bali, we had booked for stays for like 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you land and you just booked 3-4 days, and after that we just booked right after reaching there.
Yeah.
So we did not had time to really plan things.
Plan the whole 45 days also. So that's what, right? So why specifically Bali? One is the personal reason which we had to the love towards it, and another is it's very easy to plan.
And it's cheap, obviously, because we are going for 45 days and you have to be on budget.
I think food-wise also, their local food is yum, okay? I mean, if you're a foodie and if you're open to kind of try everything, they have a lot of options. They have like all yummy options, and also rice and noodles is like very, nasi goreng and mee goreng is their very local and common food there. So it's very, very, very much similar to Indian taste-wise, but obviously it's not very spice-wise, it's not kind of same, but you have good options. Commute-wise, you can also rent scooty in 350 rupees per day, and there is cab service, which are like around 2 to 3,000 per day. Like then
So in general, it's beautiful.
and versatile also,
Yes.
right? Bali is versatile. Like you have different kind of stuff. Like in different areas of Bali,
You have
like you
different-
can do different
Correct.
stuff.
Like if you go
there is
to-
one area for party.
Yes.
There is one area for like scuba diving and all the adventure stuff, and there are areas.
Waterfalls, waterfalls are everywhere basically in the north
so
side
if
of
you
Bali.
want to like just look into the nature, there is like whole different area
So-
for that.
So we are thinking to cover like this video also. Like if let us know if you want us to dive in details about like things to do in Bali and what we personally like and what do we suggest also.
If you ask us to do it, we'll do it. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So let us know in comment section.
Um,
The last thing which we want to talk about is our general learnings and maybe mistakes or like some takeaways or whatever it is.
in general, personally, I will say that I think I wanted to go home. Like after probably 30 days, so I was like, yeah, I think missing home. Like personally, I was homesick. What about you? For you, it was not like that, right?
No, I was enjoying going here and there, but my body was a little tired. Even though our intention was to kind of experience the Lamba vacation, but I think we were commuting from one place to another within Bali. Like we stayed in Uluwatu for some days, and we went to Ubud, and then we came to Seminyak. Then we went to beach. Maybe we were sick also. There were too many things happening within
So
like
in this
30
trip
days.
we actually fell sick. Like for like I think 5 days we were sick,
Out.
like literally
Out, in
like we
bed.
were in bed.
Yeah, I think that is one of the learnings that we should have stayed in
One place only.
one stay or accommodation for a longer time to kind of experience the place. And I think another one is like bargain. We don't have a personal experience here, but this is just the kind of observation.
So basically they charge like 10 times, 20 times randomly.
Yeah, that's there everywhere, I
Everywhere,
guess, in
yeah.
all the tourist places.
You need to
So
understand.
just like be aware that okay, you have to, think about the price you would pay in which is reasonable according to you, and try to bargain that price. So I think that is one of the learnings which we definitely had and we implemented also.
Also, if you're going to Bali, you should definitely have a drone because the landscape is so pretty and you can have amazing shots. And in general, drones are allowed everywhere, mostly in Bali, because you can see like so many people are doing that. But then what we did, like we hired a person when we were doing like shoot days. So I'll like put down the numbers also for those
Where we, yes.
folks.
Maddy and Yudana helped us shoot our things. They had drone. They did us videography helps and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll put the contact below in the description.
What else did you learn? In general, like how was that feeling of like 45 days in another place? Like would you like to do again, not again, or like what do you feel?
Definitely, I would do it again definitely in other place. I don't know when I'll go to Bali, because Bali we have had twice now. So I think we will not go again probably next year, but maybe 2 or 3 years or 4 years later. But I would definitely want to do this again in some other place. But I would say little more planned vacation.
Definitely more planned.
Yeah.
It was very hectic for us in a way because
For us. Because we were working plus vacationing, right? It was work plus break. So we were not entirely on break. It was not like, oh, we'll just do vacation. We were working in between. We were working on campaigns, we were working on personal projects and everything. So it was work plus this one. So I think 45 days if I have to go again, I don't think I'll be taking 45 long day vacation. I'll again do work plus vacation. But I think I would definitely want to get all my accommodations booked before I go.
Like next day we are thinking, okay, we have to check out tomorrow and we don't know where are we going next day.
Yeah.
It was like that last minute we were booking.
But
So-
you will easily get accommodation. It's not like things
But it's a hassle, right? Like to find.
For us mentally it was a little hassle. So I think that part we want to eliminate in the next trip.
Whenever we do 1 week trip, we always book everything and then we go. But this
Only
was
this
a
was-
exceptional case.
Yeah.
And I think we are just old now to do that. You remember we went to like Kasol and other places.
Not booking things.
Nothing. We just booked the flight. We went there and then we searched the place manually.
Yeah, like
Right.
going into the hotel
And we like talking like
asking
if
people,
we have
do
rooms.
you have rooms?
Like that time we did not complain.
So the learnings is we are old to do this. again. But I think we are glad that we did it now at least. I think 5 years down the line we wouldn't even think about
So
it.
if you are young,
So please do it. Like travel when you're young, guys. I think that's
you are
something
still
to
young,
try.
by the way. You're not too old. You're just 30 years old, okay?
No, I'm not 30. I'm 29.
She is gonna be 30 on 12th of October, and today is what is the date? Today is 27th.
September 27th.
So in like what 15 days. So you are 30.
Happy birthday to me. So yeah, I think that's it.
Cool.
Let us know in comment section. So if you want itinerary for Bali.
So
let us
what
know.
kind of itinerary? Like for example, do you want us to share our itinerary, or do you want we can also create like based on our experience. Like we went to Bali twice, right? So we can actually curate a custom itinerary and just
What kind of itinerary you want? Like based on the places or based on like number of days? How do you want to curate?
Yeah.
Like how do you want
What
us to
kind of
curate?
videos are not available on YouTube which you're searching for probably? Then let us know.
Let us know. We'll do that.
Cool. All right.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye bye.